Good morning everyone, welcome to my channel. It is the 17th of October today and I went for a lovely 10km run this morning and now I'm about to head into the market. So I went to the market for lunch and I had a really yummy soup, but I didn't film it because I was so hungry because I hadn't eaten anything because I went and got a blood test this morning, so you're not really supposed to eat beforehand, so I forgot to film it and just ate it. And then I went out for coffee straight after that, which was nice, and then I got home and watched some really cool inspirational YouTube videos, and I'll link one below. It's about an hour long, but it was so good. I took down so many notes, and now I'm just about to pick up the kids that I'm babysitting, and it should be a really good afternoon.
Hello.
How was school?
Good.
Good. Are we going to play Spotto?
Yes.
Alright, I'm going to win. Nope.
I am.
No.
Getting creative. No, my number is no. You need to let it go. You need to let it go. You need to let it go.
So it is now the next day. After babysitting last night, I went to my friend's house and I was there till like midnight. We had such a fun time, honestly. I really loved it. I left feeling so good. I just remember singing in the car, just feeling really happy, which is such a nice feeling to have. And lately I have been reading this new book called The Vortex, where the law of attraction assembles all cooperative relationships. And yeah, it's all about the law of attraction and everything, and I really like it. I will be honest, it's kind of confusing at times. I don't know how to explain it, but they just word things quite funny and it's a bit full on. There's a lot to take in, but there are some parts in the book, like quite frequently, that are so good that make all the confusion worth it, if that makes sense. And slowly as I'm reading on, it does make more sense. It's so good. I'm reading it very fast actually. I feel like I'm gonna finish it within a week, which is so insane because my previous book that I read, which I absolutely loved, but it took me several years. Obviously I clearly wasn't reading it every day. I had massive breaks in between, but it just took me such a long time. But now I'm really getting into the swing of things and I'm loving it so much that I'm just flying through it. I've been reading all morning and I'm keen to just go home and read more. But yes, I do have to put the book down now as I'm about to go to a crystal shop, which I've been wanting to do all week. I'm so excited. I'm so happy I found this shop that I've just been dying to go see. And then I'm going out for lunch with someone, so it should be really nice. So I'm gonna head off now. But you never really know. Looks so good. Right, so you probably think I just sit at home all day because every time I film a video I'm in my bedroom, but I swear I've been out all day and I've had a lovely day. The sun is out shining and it's so nice. Just went out for lunch and I went to a crystal shop and I got a few crystals that I'm so excited about, so I just thought I would show you. So this is the first one I got. And I didn't want to look into all the meanings of them until afterwards, so I'm yet to do all of that. I really just wanted to choose crystals that I felt connected to and that I really loved, and this one just caught my eye. I just thought it was very cool. Then I got this one here. I don't know, I just really like it for some reason. And I was given like little cards for all of the ones I got, so I know what it is. And then the last one I got today was a quartz. And I just really like this one for some reason. I just thought it was really cool and it caught my eye. So these are the three I got and I'm very happy to add that to my little mini collection that I'm starting. And the shop was so cool, like I'm kind of obsessed with it now. I know I'm going to keep going back there. So now this is my little collection I have, and I really love them all so much. They all have a little special meaning to me. So it is now the next day. Yesterday I had a really nice day, but to be honest, most of it I was seriously just reading, and I finished the entire book. I could not put it down, I kid you not. So I went to bed quite late, and it's now 7 AM and I'm about to go to the doctor's to get some blood test results. I got a blood test just to see if I was low on anything, because like I've said in previous vlogs, I've been feeling more tired than usual, and I just want to make sure everything's okay and I'm not low on anything. I have a feeling I will be low on something just because I'm really listening to my body, and I can just tell. Usually I'm very energetic and I'm just not as much lately. However, I have been getting back into working out and stuff. I had like a week or so's break, so maybe I'm starting to get better, and if I'm not low on anything, I'll just take it down to I was emotional, and that's perfectly normal and okay. I'm just double checking. The book I read yesterday actually also came with a CD, pretty much just like a podcast or something to listen at the end of the book. So I don't really have a CD player at all inside, so I have to listen to it in my car. So I'll just listen to this until it finishes while I'm out driving the next few days or whatever, because I have a feeling it's quite long, but that's really good because I'm really into that sort of stuff at the moment. And I'd much rather listen to something than read. But I can't believe I finished it in one day. I was seriously so obsessed with it. I learnt so much. Usually when I read, I write notes, but with this book I didn't. So now I'm going to have to go back. I just wrote down the page numbers where there was important quotes or whatever, and I'm just going to write them down all today. So should be good.
In the vibration of what you've asked for,
I really need to get a lot better at filming these vlogs. I keep forgetting to bring my camera with me. I am actually doing some pretty cool things. Like this morning I did a really awesome gym class with my friend. It was called a sculpting class. I've never tried anything like it, and it was really, really good. I was really impressed. And then we went out for breakfast and coffee. And yeah, so it's been quite a good day. Like I'm feeling actually so good lately. Ever since I finished reading that book, The Vortex, I've just felt such a shift in mindset because, and I don't know if this is a bad thing, but it's gotten to the point where if I ever think negatively, I'm like, oh no, something bad's happening, stop thinking like that, because I've just gotten so like addicted to this feeling that if you think good thoughts, good things happen to you. And I have thought that for a very, very long time. It's not like I'm just realizing that now, but I guess I just realized the seriousness of it now and choosing to believe that, because it honestly has happened to me before. I can't think of anything specific right now, but definitely when I've manifested things before, and even negative things. Like if I have worried about something so much, it has then happened. For example, my car accident, like it was like one of my biggest fears was getting into an accident, and then sure enough it happened. And just other things like that. So I really do believe in the power of your thoughts. So I'm just feeling so good after reading it, because it's making me so much more conscious about when I'm thinking negatively now, which is what I have wanted, is to just become aware of my thoughts, because before I would start thinking negatively and I couldn't get myself out of it, and I didn't realize how bad it was till after I got really emotional and upset about it and whatever. So at the moment, like if I'm starting to think about the past and get upset, then I'm just like, no, like this is not serving me in any way, and I just totally stop thinking about it, and it's so nice. So I'm just feeling honestly great. And I've been listening to that CD that I put in my car while I've been driving, and I've got these questions, I'll show you there, that I'm gonna be asking myself every day. So I'm just feeling like so good. And I was thinking on my way driving to, I'm about to babysit, I was thinking like I have formed some really good habits this year, like really, really good habits, and I'm just feeling so proud and good. I was reflecting on all the 30-day challenges I've done this year, because I've done one every single month of the year, and I was just thinking like literally pretty much all of them I've kept in my life. Like I remember one of my challenges was drinking a litre of water every day, and like I do that all the time now. And minimalism, still do that. Meditating, still do that. Like maybe not every single day, but still generally very consistently I've like formed all those challenges into habits, and I'm so proud of myself for that, because that's exactly what I wanted. Like, I didn't want it to be just a 30-day thing. Like, I wanted it to be something that I then implement in my life. I will say I did a squat challenge. I don't do squats every single day, but I definitely do prioritize exercise so much more. Like, I was also thinking earlier today, I have been like consistently like quite fit for like a solid 5 months now, and I've always been quite fit, but like nowhere near at the level I am now. Like, I was literally thinking the other day when I went for my run, I thought, I feel so fit. I have never felt this good before, and I'm just really happy about that I've gotten to a point where fitness is like a passion of mine, and it's exciting and I really love it. So I'm just feeling really good today, and I just had to share that because this is a Project Comeback series where I'm working on getting to a better place, and I'm so glad and thankful that I read that book, because that is really helping me into getting into a better place. Also, just look how pretty my ring is. I'm obsessed. And then I've got these two on my other hand. I just think they're so pretty. That was really random. I need to go now. Yay, feeling good though. So the last clip you would have seen was me just before I was about to go babysitting. That was yesterday, and then after that I had someone's Arbonne launch, and if you don't know what that is, I recently joined a skincare health and wellness business, and someone joined my team, so we had a launch for him, which was really exciting. So I had that last night, and that went till pretty late, so it was a really good day overall. And I forgot to tell you, I told you that I went and got a blood test, which I did, and I got the results yesterday, but I never said what the results were. And it turns out everything is perfect except for my B12 level. And yeah, so I'm a bit low on B12, and that comes in meat, and it's just because I don't really eat very much meat anymore. So I'm gonna get some B12 tablets, I think. So yeah, that's fine. So that explains a few things, I guess. But I'm really happy that everything else is like really good, he said, so really happy about that. But anyways, I've got a party very soon, and my friend's gonna come pick me up, and we're gonna have a few drinks together beforehand and all of that. So I'm just gonna get ready quickly now. So I thought I would chat to you while I get ready. I'm using my good camera because then it will focus on all the products I use, and you can just see me a bit better than when I use my vlogging camera. So like I've said a bit in this Project Comeback vlog, I've been feeling a lot better than I was, you know, a week or so ago, 2 weeks ago. Which I'm obviously really happy about, and I can't believe how quick my turnaround was, because I kid you not, you have no idea how bad of a state I was in, and I'm kind of really annoyed that I didn't film more of that. But obviously, why would I, you know, pull a camera out when I'm like crying or really upset or like thinking really negatively? Like, the last thing I even think about is a camera. And I didn't start this Project Comeback series when I started to feel really bad. I started filming it like towards, you know, the end, when I was still feeling really crap, and I didn't think I would be feeling better anytime soon. But I still didn't film it in the very beginning, so I had been feeling quite bad for like quite a few weeks. But now I'm feeling like so much better, and I think majority of it is thanks to the book I just read, The Vortex. Like, I'm so happy I read it, and it's so funny because I've had that book for like a few years, and it's just sat there and I never read it. It's almost like it was waiting for the perfect time. Speaking of books, so one of my goals this year has been to read all of my books, just because, like I said, I bought so many all at once and then never read them all. But it's like all throughout the year I've just been like, okay, yeah, that goal's so not going to be accomplished because there's too many books and I haven't started reading yet, because I only just started reading like a few months ago, like not even, like as in properly. But now that I finished that book in one day, I was like, heck yeah, I can do this. So I worked out there's 73 days left of the year, and I have 4 books left. 3 are by Tony Robbins, and I absolutely love him so much, but his books are really small writing, a lot of pages, a lot to think about, everything like that. Like, it's really full on. And also, sorry if I'm not looking directly at you, I'm looking at the viewfinder so I can see what I'm doing, so I don't have a mirror anywhere near me, which is kind of stupid, isn't it? Anyways, So his books are really intense, but so life-changing and good. But I worked it all out. I added up all the pages of all the books all together, and if I want to finish all those 4 books before the end of the year, I need to read 20 pages a day. That's it. But at the same time, like, I'm about to go traveling, and I really can't picture myself reading every day. But I'm gonna try. Like, when I say it like that, 20 pages sounds like really doable. Imagine if I complete that goal. That'd be insane, because I had not thought I would complete it. I sort of gave up on it. The goal just sat there. I'm like, yeah, look, it's gonna take a bit more than a year. But now that I achieved like reading a book so fast, which by the way I never do, I'm just sort of thinking like, heck yeah, I can do this. I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm not really concentrating. So yeah, I'm gonna start reading 20 pages a day, more or less. Hopefully I can do it. And I'm also thinking, like, when I'm on planes and stuff, I'll probably read a lot more than 20 pages, which will make up for the days that I don't read. I mean, hopefully I can do it, because I'm really enjoying reading right now. But yeah, like, I'm feeling so good now, and I'm going to continue these series just to make sure I stay on top of things, because I only just started feeling better, and like I keep saying, it can really change, but I'm kind of feeling like it's going to stay like this for a bit. But life will always have its ups and downs. Yeah, I just really wish I showed more raw footage of when I was upset, because that would have been really helpful, because I feel like now it's made it look like this was really easy, when really I was in like a really bad state for like a while. Like, I'm actually a really dramatic person. For example, the whole reason I got a blood test in the first place was because I had been feeling a bit tired recently, and to be honest, it would have really just come down to being extremely emotional, but I sort of freak out in those situations. Like, I'm like if I had a nap during the day, which I started to do a bit, I was like, there's something wrong with me, like, and I just freak out. Whereas for a lot of people that might be normal, or they might not think about it, but for me it was like, oh no, something's wrong. But really, like, it's okay. But yeah, I'm just so dramatic. I just instantly like thought, oh no. Like, people laughed at me when I told them I got a blood test because I started having naps. But really, I'm just like listening to my body and just wanting to make sure that everything's okay. Something I will say I've gotten a lot better at recently is listening to my emotions though, as well as my body. For example, a quote I read in The Vortex was really, really good and really was true for me. And it said, monitoring thoughts can be tedious and tiring, so the best approach to deliberately change the direction of your thoughts is to reinforce your desire to feel good. Once you are determined to improve the way you feel, you will begin to catch yourself in a more early, subtle change of negative attraction. It is easier to release a negative thought in the beginning stages of it than after it has gained more momentum. And I found that to be really true, because before, when I got into a really bad state, like, I thought of the worst things and I could not get out of it because I had just, you know, let it all come. Whereas now, like I said earlier, as soon as a negative thought comes up, I like freak out and I like push it away. Not push it away, like, I'm still listening to myself, but I just change the negative thought into a positive thought. Like, I don't let it build up. So I'm becoming so much more aware of what I'm thinking and like whether the emotion is serving me or not. And I think that's really, really good. This is gonna be so hard without a mirror. Yeah, look, I can't do it. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I also have so many passions. As you may know, if you look through my YouTube channel, I talk about zero waste and minimalism and happiness and personal growth and all these things all the time. And now a very big passion of mine, which has been slowly building up for a while, but especially now after reading this book, is the law of attraction, just because it's helping me so much. So I can't help but be really passionate about it. And so I've been watching a lot of videos on it recently, and there was this girl who's so cool. I'll leave a link below to the video I'm about to talk about. And it was like, she was talking about signs that you were out of alignment, and literally all 8 signs she said I was feeling when I started feeling in a bad place. And they were signs like, you wake up and you don't feel good and you don't know why, like you just know something's not right. You feel disconnected from yourself. Your external reality is not matching up with what you want. You start to feel sick, and like, I did actually get sick, but only for a few days, but it's still unlike me. You feel tired and sluggish, which I was feeling. You feel like unclear and like things are foggy and you're stuck. You're not attracting what you want. and no matter what you do, nothing's going right. And that's literally like how I was feeling, like that's how bad it was. But now I don't really feel any of that, which is just crazy. But yeah, I'll leave a link below to that because I found that really, like, it's kind of good to know that, like, where you're at so you can make those changes. And knowing I was like out of alignment, I was like, okay, I really need to do something about this. There we are, really. I like to keep my makeup quite simple, as you may or may not know. So I just really got to do my hair and then I'm all ready to go. I'm looking forward to tonight. I think it'll be really, really fun. But anyways, I think I'll end my vlog here just because I don't want them to get too long, but I'll keep making them, even though I always forget to film all the exciting things I do and I pretty much just film all the talking. But anyways, I will slowly but surely get better, but I'm very excited to go overseas. I'll fully vlog everything I'm doing all the time, which I'm just so excited about because travel vlogs are my favorite. I don't really feel the need to vlog just my everyday life unless people want it. But something I will quickly say just before I end the video is I would really recommend you follow or like my Facebook page. I didn't really use it that much in the beginning just to link my YouTube videos, but I've recently just started posting quotes most days and like affirmations, and I'm about to start posting blogs, like blog posts on all the things I'm really passionate about. I have like written a whole heap today, so I've got so many to just post for ages because I want to start being more active on it, and I'll start posting photos and everything like that. Like I'm planning on making it like quite a big active thing. So if you would like to see more of me every day or anything like that, please like that because that's where you'll see everything, like photos, my YouTube links, everything. I'm really enjoying it so far, and I think if you like my videos that you would like my Facebook page. I'll leave a link down below. But other than that, I really hope you've been enjoying my Project Comeback series. I'm feeling pretty good about it now, and I'm just happy I'm in a better place and sort of showing the process of how I'm getting there. Thank you so much for watching. Please like the video and subscribe if you haven't already because it really supports my channel. And other than that, I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.